Hello! How crazy is it that you are into your third week in Usborne already? Like, the time is absolutely flying, but today you will have received another email from head office all about virtual parties and their top tips, I suppose. So in your email it talks all about virtual parties, getting the 100 no's and things like that. So I'm going to go through that now with you. There's a document first called Virtual Parties Explained. So it's got lots of information. For example, what is a virtual party? How do customers receive their books? What's in it for you? What's in it for the customer? How does it work? And lots of other bits of useful information all about sort of the virtual party, setting that up and things like that. So the next has got top tips for a virtual party on Facebook. So it's creating the event, adding a photo cover, preparing the host or hostess. You can be the host or hostess if you want. You don't have to do it for anyone in particular. It can be for you, like you did your initial launch party. Set the scene. If you haven't done a launch party, then let's get a date in the diary. Let's get one going because they are really good to really launch your business out there. Setting the scene, things to do during the event, a roll call to get to know everyone so people start commenting on posts so they see more. Lots of things about booking and recruiting, rounding up extra stuff. So that is jam-packed full of information about running a Facebook party, virtual party. So that's a really great resource for you to have a look at. And then we have this one. So, how many times have you heard no so far? If you've messaged somebody and somebody said no to you, that's fantastic. Well, it's not as fantastic as a yes, but it's fantastic because you can add it to your 100 no's. So 100 no's is a little exercise that you can do because these sorts of selling opportunities aren't for everybody. So it's a numbers game. So let's do something. Every time you get a no, write it down and write a number next to it because every verbal no that you get, you are closer to a yes. So keep going. Don't get disheartened. It's just not for them. But it's not going to mean that that's not for everybody. I message loads of people all the time. I message 10 people a day. And sometimes I get no reply at all. And other times I get, oh, I'm so glad you messaged me. Actually, I do want that. And I actually do want this. So it's important that you keep going, regardless of what the replies you get are. Keep going. It is not for everyone. So this is a great 100 no's challenge for you guys, and I'm setting you that as your takeaway task. I want you to get 100 no's. So who is going to get to 100 no's? Because it is fab. Because every time that you get a no, you do get a yes somewhere along there. And like I said, it's not for everybody, but some people might want to buy books from you. And until you tell them about the opportunity, they might not see your Facebook page, or they might not see your Facebook group. They might not be getting notifications for those. So just messaging them and explaining what you're doing and see if they'd be interested in looking at a catalogue really does help them sometimes. And then they might say, oh, actually, yeah, such and such birthday's coming up. I need to get some books for that. They really like this. Have you got any suggestions? Or there's lots of avenues that you can then go down. So get your 100 no's and I shall see you next week.